What's up, guys? Mason here. Exciting time. It's August 31st. Tomorrow is what I consider the first day of hunting season. September 1st, obviously. Here in Nebraska, it opens up for deer season and dove season, and then duck season, or early teal, I guess, also starts the 3rd this month. So, very exciting. I got out of class early this morning. Didn't have to work today, so I'm going to walk through some of my deer hunting, and then I'm going to drive around some of my duck hunting spots just to see what I got going on here. It is going to be a different year for sure. I've been hunting already, went elk hunting, antelope hunting. Antelope not as successful as elk, but it was a great experience, very hard to do. But it was a great kind of warm up for deer season, I thought. So we are gonna walk around some of the deer spots. For the most part, I know there's deer here. It's a very dry year, so it might condense them a little bit more. I'm gonna really have to use kind of the trails and stuff to see which way they're going, and especially as a bow hunter, where to set up on, because I'm not hunting food sources most of the time. Other than that, yeah. If you guys just want to tag along for a quick video, maybe throw a couple tips for what I look for scouting wise, maybe see a couple deer, a couple good sign, good trail stuff like that. Just tag along, and I will catch you guys later. So we made it to the river bottom. I will give you one tip that I learned. So this is my 3rd year hunting kind of river bottom ground, just the way school worked out and whatnot. And it's definitely different than what I'm used to. I've been kind of hunting a hilly area or just straight crop fields. I came to river bottom, and with a bow it is especially hard. You seeing a deer before they see you is probably the hardest part. So I've still go low, slow, walk through a creek, look up through the tops, get your wind right. It works really well. But what I've also learned is you can tell a lot from the tracks going through the river. Most of the time they're crossing the river in relatively the same area, or they'll have pinches on one bank or another that they'll work around. And I've learned through that you can set up on the bank very nicely with the bow, and you're in great cover. You can also see a long ways down each way of the river, which is a nice thing. So I've gone to hunting river banks more than walking through and bumping deer, especially if you have a food source on one side of the river. I know there's a lot of private places. I've been helping Caden Isley with one of his places that's just like that, that I'm excited for this year. But if you have food on one side of the river, hunt that other side. They're going to come out of bedding. You're going to be able to tell trails in the river where they're going to come out at. Just wait for the right one to come through, and you're going to be good. That's just one tip that I've learned starting to hunt the river bottom. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to walk down this river bottom all the way through this place. I'm not going to push too deep into bedding or anything. I did put scent control stuff on. I'm not too worried about that. I do plan to come in here tomorrow though, so I don't want to bump too much. Like I said, I'm just going to walk the riverbed, kind of stay out of the big stuff, and see what I see if I can find somewhere to set up in the morning. Early it is hard to hunt because this is definitely a north wind kind of spot, and early on in the season you're going to get a lot of south winds, just how it happens. But yeah, I'll let you guys know if I see anything new, exciting, anything else like that I want to share. But yeah, to the next. So obviously all these are not like new tracks by any means, but lots of them coming off right out of the bank over there. It looks good. This place really does look good so far. Let me flip you guys around. Like I mentioned before, but being so dry, it's changed the way I'm gonna hunt this year, just from the place that my shooters back yet, but I also don't have any water on it. So all I got is a couple does that trickle in usually at night. The cows have demolished all of the greens. River bottom's a little bit different because obviously you have water, so hopefully that's a good thing of bringing deer in. The vegetation looks decent around. The farther I've gone back into this place, the less tracks I've been seeing. I don't know if that's because there is food closer to the entrance, or what that is. But I mean, it's a good thing that I came out here and looked, because that's obviously is important to find out. It kind of can obviously determine the way you hunt this. I'm almost to the back. I'll keep walking a little bit, and again, if I see anything different, I'll let you guys know. I'm not going to dive in, like I said, just because I don't want to spook anything out. Just because I'm going to rely on this place a little bit more this year than some other years. I do want to be picky on what I shoot still. I definitely don't need to shoot does, just because I have elk in the freezer and fridge already. But if you are looking to shoot a doe, this is probably the year to do it. Once we get through hunting season and whatnot this winter, the deer are going to be condensed because there's a lot less vegetation around this year. It's going to be a little interesting from that regard. So if you're looking to shoot a doe, shoot one this year. Because there will be some crowding towards this winter. I have a feeling. I'm no obviously biologist or anything in that regard, but just from what I've experienced and what I see this year, I would be shocked if something like that happens. Well, I'm heading out. Didn't see anything else at that place that I didn't kind of already know, or anything crazy like that. That's when you saw that one doe or fawn that I got on video, and then I bumped another doe out on the way back to the truck. But yeah, pretty good sign. Kind of figured there'd be a lot in there, just like I said again, how dry it is. But pretty much, I think that's the only deer thing I'm gonna go through. Going around at 91 degrees is probably not ideal. And then kind of forgot skeeters existed because it's been so dry that we haven't had any. So then you get to that river bottom stuff and you actually had a couple skeeters. So, but I will pick you guys up if I find any ducks. I doubt I will. So if this is the end of the video, thanks for staying tuned. Just thought I'd throw something quick, small together. Got a GoPro coming in Friday, which will be cool. I might make a video on that. And then I have Peyton is going to video some hunts for me this year at school. Luis will be with me again on hunts too. So should be a couple good ones this year. Just have to stay tuned for them. Thanks, guys.